the direction that they're telling you to go.
One of the greatest success traits you can have is to get your tail out of bed early.
You're going to rise higher, accomplish your goals, and become everything you were created to be.
I walk on the street, all people are passing by. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side.
There will be things that you don't understand. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get negative. In those tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts, dream big dreams, and have an amazing life.
I look through the window and I see some clouds above. It's a great day, nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone.
You're rocking with the best in the business. 88.5 Rock FM.
Cool and calm production. Everybody have them journey. Yeah. Can't watch nobody now. Listen what I'm telling you. Boy, yeah. Copy again. We all have a purpose and a reason for day upon the earth crust. Yeah. No, we no surplus. Whether you in at the tabernacle or go church now. Real talk, now follow nobody. Me just go my own way. Mama tell me to be courteous. Yeah, it's okay if my style make you nervous. Me unique. As long as in the earth, nobody no lose sleep. Everybody have a road to walk. We just gotta keep moving, keep it moving. Everybody have them own apart. Long as I keep improving. So don't judge nobody, cause you don't know where them coming from. No phone, they don't know which part them belong. But everybody have a road to walk, and we just have to choose it. Yeah. Enough people have got through things where them don't know how to deal with. Enough thing, you know. And when them can't get the help them need, them just bury them feelings. You can see a man face, but you can't see him heart. Can't see the road him take, figure reach where him reach. And if you can't see him pass, how you find time, figure judge the bleach where him bleach. Everybody have a road to walk. We just gotta keep moving, keep it moving. Everybody have them own apart. Long as I keep improving. So don't judge nobody, cause you don't know where them coming from. No phone, they don't know which part them belong. But everybody have a road to walk. Yeah. And we just have to choose it. Yeah. That one your name. Everybody have a part to play. From the moment when you're born till you pass away. You coulda be a baller, a white glass for change. Long as you're willing to learn from your past mistakes. Me said the most like good with that fox. As long as you're not living like no hooligan stop. And it no matter what your religion not. Only thing is just your choice and your decision. Yeah. Everybody have a road to walk. We just gotta keep moving, keep it moving. Everybody have them own apart. Long as I keep improving. So don't judge nobody, cause you don't know where them coming from. No phone, they don't know which part them belong. But everybody have a road to walk. Go walk it, and we just have to choose it. We all have a purpose, and a reason for day upon the earth crust, truly. No, we no surplus. Whether you in at the tabernacle or go church now. Yeah. Don't follow nobody, me just go my own way. Mama tell me to be virtuous. It's okay if my style make you nervous. Me unique, as long as me no hurt nobody no lose sleep. Everybody have a road to walk. We just gotta keep moving, keep it moving. Everybody have their own apart, long as I keep improving. So don't judge nobody, cause you don't know where them coming from. No for they don't know which part them belong, but everybody have a road to walk. And we just have to choose it, choose wisely. We just have to choose it, yeah. Skip it bang, choose it, yeah. Don't watch nobody, no. You are somebody, yeah.
Don't watch nobody. You are somebody.
Cool and calm again.
Everybody have a road to walk. We just gotta choose it.
We have a road to walk. We just gotta keep moving.
Gotta keep moving.
Everybody have their own apart, yeah.
We all have our own path.
So don't
Just gotta keep improving.
know where them coming from.
And don't judge anybody because you don't know where they're coming from.
Road to
You don't know what they gotta do in order to keep their head above water.
people.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
And when them
Morning,
them just be
morning, neighbor, morning.
face, but you can't see them heart.
We're here at Soul Food in the Morning, double 8.5 Rock FM, with yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise.
Bleach where him bleach. Everybody have a road to walk.
And of course, we got Sir right now on the phone line, and we're about to have breakfast. Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy. Good morning to all our faithful listeners, all our listeners, soulful listeners, everywhere they may be. We just want to say a pleasant and a beautiful good morning to everyone.
A beautiful good morning, especially the nurses and the doctors. Special good morning to you.
Yeah, definitely. You know, all our health workers all over. We just want to say special good morning to you, and we do appreciate everything that you're doing to keep us healthy, and we do appreciate that, and we want to thank you very much for the noble service that you're rendering to the society.
And listen to this, sir. We gotta shout out the New Amsterdam Hospital, because you know this is our jurisdiction, and you know sometimes you go in there and say, "What man? You don't know we start now radio in the hospital."
Yeah, definitely. Everybody from the security personnel at the gate to everybody, you know, everyone, every health sector worker, you know, and particularly in New Amsterdam Hospital, you know,
Yes.
we want to say a special hello to you.
Let me see if I could remember some of the faces. I know we got Dr. Carr. I know
Yeah.
we got Dr. Dos Ramos Thomas.
Yeah.
I know we got Dr. Rosa.
Definitely.
Dr. Rosa, the bubbly figure. We have all of the midwives. We have all of the senior, very senior nurses.
Yes.
Good morning to you. You know, to the entire staff.
Yeah,
The entire staff.
definitely.
Because without everybody relies on each other.
Definitely.
Everybody is as important when you go to that institution. Because if
Yes,
the
and
cleaners
also
don't do the job, look at
Correct.
it. If the cooks don't do the job, look at it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The porters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the porters are all important. In fact, every person, the therapy section,
Mm-hmm.
you know, doing a great job. And also, and you know, we have to even, you know, mention the administration, you know, those
Yep.
who are in administration, the medical superintendent, the medical director, you know, all the senior doctors, the surgeons, the senior nurses, and even those now have retired.
Yep. The security personnels.
Yes,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
definitely. And speaking of security, Andy, I was fortunate to reach on phone a very enthusiastic, very enthusiastic listener. Yesterday, her name is Officer Bino at the operation room at Central Police Station. So Officer Bino and the rest of the staff at Central Police Station, we want to say a blessed and beautiful good morning to you, and a wonderful day. And thank you to all our men and women in uniform who are keeping us safe.
Yep. The traffic officers. Yesterday, whilst I was traversing the public road, heading over into East Kanji, Mr. Thomas was on the road. The man make sure the traffic's good. The traffic was good. All of the other junior officers. Yep. To all of the officers that are usually out on duty in the mornings, ensuring that, because, sir, the other morning I saw the traffic back up by, I was like, what?
Yes. You thought you were in New York City?
What? I had to look around to see if I seen some skyscrapers.
Yes.
Yep. A lot of people do put in the work.
Yes.
And a lot of people do try their best. They even go overtime. They even overdo it. But are not appreciated or not recognized. You know?
Definitely.
And a lot of our brothers and sisters, be it in a relationship, be it in a business partnership, be it in life, in life in general.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people do put in the effort. They try their best, but you know, sometimes persons who they usually do those services for or do those kind gestures for. We all know the story about that, eh?
Yeah, definitely, Andy. That's right. After our conversation this morning, and you came up with the idea about giving yourself credit. And I sat down back and I say, you know what? This probably is one of the most significant topic. When you look at it from our standpoint, is a very significant topic, and that is give yourself credit. And then my mind go back to the book of Genesis chapter 1. And if you check Genesis chapter 1 in the creation, every day the Creator said to himself, it is good. And when he finished creating man, he said, it is very good. So even the Creator gave himself credit. Because when he creates something in the evening, he look at it and said, you know what? And he's speaking to himself, it is good. And that is giving himself credit. But at the same time, he's setting a pattern, an example for us that all of us need to give ourselves credit. Yeah. And I think that from this morning on, I will do it for myself.
Yep.
I will wake up and I mean give God thanks and praise and give myself some credit. You know?
Sir, let me tell you something, a little secret about giving yourself credit. Now, for me to do something, right? To me, it gotta be good for me before it go out there. You know? So most times you would find me lacking in certain areas in terms of completing a project because I want to fine tune it and it must look good. When I said, this looking good, right? I don't know when it go there, people can say, what?
Yes.
This is real good. So Miss Tanisha Taylor, our dear little friend, she came to the studio day before yesterday. And I put up the advertisement that I did for Homeline. That was the little rap thing that I did with the smartphones and smart TVs and so forth, right?
Yes, the smallest phone and so.
Yes. So she was like, "What? I didn't know these you." I was like, "Yeah, you know, it was one of a little period that I just wanted to be a little creative with the ad, you know." And then I was like, then she was like, you know, I got something I want to put down, you know, but we weren't finding a beat. So I said, listen, your task this evening into tomorrow is to find something to put on this beat. Find a beat, and we're gonna work on it, right? She's like, good, good, good. So what you can do is like, I said my task is to create and work something on this beat. So I found a nice hip hop kind of melody. I just love the beat. I never heard the song before, but I just heard the instrumental. I was looking for instrumental and I came across it. I was like, what? This is sound good, boy. Mm-hmm. So I started to flow a little, and then the main supporter and whatever. All right, the person who pushed me,
Yes.
Mr. Razak Homeline Furnishing,
Yes.
to start the Borby's Small Business Network. The man said, listen, somebody need to do something for the little people. I really just feel for them how it is be stifling for them to actually grow. It's like these big tall trees in the forest, and they have those little trees just fighting to get a little sunlight.
Correct.
So I said, man, I had an idea to start up like a network where we can support each other as small people, small businesses. The man said, start it. I supporting you. You got my support 100, right? I was like, all right, cool. Then I went to Quito, the provision guy. The man said, buddy, whatever you do, I just support you. We got the parking lot here, we can do something. Then I was like, an expo for those same small businesses.
Yes.
So that was the birth of the expo, the Borby Small Business Expo. Now we started out small, thinking, that, yeah, we just got a couple of people on the network and so on. But so when we place that ad out there, boy, we full already.
Wow.
The space done full. So it's just for the people now to come out and support this entire thing. We ain't charging you to come in, right? I mean, a straight off little topic, but I can get back on course just now, right?
Yeah, you go ahead, you go ahead. This is important.
We ain't charging anybody to come in, all right? We're not making anything off of this. We just want the network we just want the people to see what is before their eyes. Most times we just go on the outside looking for things when we had the real prize gem right in front of us. Look, the girl that does, according to Miss Janet, from Furniture World. She said, listen, they have a young lady that does make a coconut biscuit. Boy, I never taste a coconut biscuit like that before.
Yes.
I placed the ad out there. I got to see a woman that makes her own what is it, punch the cream or something like that, cream liqueur. And somebody commented and said, this woman's stuff this tastes real good. I go for say, well, like anyway, let me leave the piece of conversation there, right? But the fact that persons already know of these people, it's a clear understanding that yes, the little that you do is making an impact. Even if you just put a little flyer out there. I'm speaking to the business mind folks now, the small business people. The little things that you do and put out there, it can mean something. Because somebody might be looking and they might glance and say, oh, all right, good. Let me call this person up, or let me check out this person's stuff. You'll be amazed. Now, getting back to my point. I had the beat and I say, you know what, let me do something. And then, the owner from Homeline saw the little ad that I placed out there, and the man said, boy, one of the best ad for the store ever, boy.
Yeah.
I was like, and I didn't even try this, I just came up with a little something,
Yes.
So I say, you know what, let me do something else again. So I had the beat and I ran with the beat, and I was like, boy, this thing sounding good. So yesterday after I finished my agenda, the list that I set out to do, the list of things that I had to do for yesterday.
Yes.
I was like, you know what? Let me work on this beat. I mean, on the way to my home, yes, I went from one home to my original home now. All right. I was playing the beat and I was like, So I had it on repeat. And the bass line felt so good that I started putting a little words and thing,
Yeah.
I was like, what is actually sounding good? So whilst I was at home, the thoughts keep flowing and thing, but that was a different uh scene, so I had to disconnect the work and so forth.
Yes.
But sir, when I was making my way to the studio yesterday morning, I was like, by this sounding good already. So I went into the studio after I finished my doings for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and I jumped on the beat, sir. And when Miss Taylor came the afternoon, I said, Miss Taylor, I hope you did something. She's like, why you make I feel in a way now? Why? I said, like, what you mean? She said, because you worked on this thing. Actually, I thought this was just to come and do something. I was like, man, I didn't actually planning to work on it, but it's here.
Yes.
And I played the thing, and she was all excited. She said, play this man, play this man. I said, I said that was just a in the moment something, but it goes to
Right.
show that we got so much inside of us,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
So a lot of people may not recognize your worth or recognize the things that you're doing for them, but you see, the moment you take yourself away from the table or take yourself out of that picture,
Mm.
then is when they realize, but something missing, you know. So be yourself, believe in yourself. All right. When you believe in yourself and you believe that, hey, what I'm doing is the best I'm doing. All right. Give yourself the credit, man. You deserve it. Especially for this let me see, 37, 47, 47 days, right, sir?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
47 days that are remaining until that 200 mark.
200, yes.
Give yourself some credit, man. You've been working, you've been putting in the work since the year start. You said that this year is going to be your year. Uh, you're going to receive your triple blessing. You trust and you believing in it. Give yourself some credit. We're at 153. Day 153. 153 steps into the right direction. Think of it like that. No matter who might have said something or saying things because you decide to make a lifestyle change, they might say they ain't making sense. I know why you're doing it, but listen to me, my brother, my sister. You know deep down in your heart what you're going after, and just keep going. Give yourself some credit.
Definitely.
Give yourself some credit.
I know at this point I just want to, remember the folks in number 8, West Coast Borbies, particularly the Blair family,
The barber.
the barber. I know the barber celebrated his birthday this week.
Yes, yes. Belated greetings to you, Mr. Julian Blair.
Definitely, and from his wife Sharon Blair, his lovely wife Sharon Blair, who also works at the Borbish River Company. And there's so many people who listen, Miss Cameron from Savannah Park, and so many enthusiastic listeners. But coming back to our topic, Andy, I found that this is one area that all of us need to improve on, and that is to give ourselves credit. Because think about a worker, whether it's in the public or private sector, a worker, and this worker is trying. He or she is coming to work. They may not be the champion worker, but they are trying. But, nobody give him or her credit for what they're doing. And so, you know the effort that you're doing. You give yourself credit this morning. We may be speaking to housewives, mothers, aunts, grandmothers who are trying the utmost, their best, and still, nobody in the home is not complimenting you, say, look, I enjoy the meal, or thank you for what you're doing. But this morning, you just rise up, tap yourself on the back, put on a broad smile, broad like the Bobby's River,
Yeah.
and compliment yourself. You're doing well. You know, you're doing well. Give yourself some credit. You know, whether it's a husband, a man, you know, and you work hard, you toil, while the other boys go to the places of entertainment, you come home and, you know, nobody seems to appreciate what you're doing. You know, even on Father's Day, you get a little dry, happy Father's Day, and that is it. But give yourself a credit. Give yourself the credit, man. You're doing good.
You're doing good.
Yes. You're a champion. You're a child of the universe. So every one of us, even a student, you know, you may be trying. You're not the rocket scientist in the class, but you're trying. You're going home. You're doing a little research. You're doing it, but because, you know, others might be doing a little better, they're not recognizing your work. And so give yourself some credit, you know, give yourself some credit. You're trying and keep on trying. You are going to make it. You are going to make it. You are going to have a great life. As long as you continue that attitude of keep trying and trying and trying, you are laying the foundation for a great future, a great life. So everybody, everywhere, this morning, you give a shout out for yourself, man. Give a cheer for yourself. You know, give a
Clap for yourself, man. Clap for yourself.
Yes. Clap yourself.
Yep.
Come on, you're doing good. You're doing well.
And you know,
the good work.
You know, a lot of our brothers and sisters, like you said, at work, don't receive the recognition. But listen, you put on that smile upon your face, even if you got to hum your tune. You know, sometimes some people, and I know this for a fact, workers might not like each other because of something that was said, or somebody says something, or somebody picking on somebody, like you said. You know, they're not considered in the top bracket or top shelf, but you know, they're being picked on because they can't pick on their own people on their level. So they got, excuse me, so they gotta look down on somebody and pick on them. But listen to this. You know, sometimes when you go into when you go into certain places, you see some people like them mopping out or they're sweeping and they're singing their own song like, you do your thing, man. Don't be ashamed. You sing if you have to. All right? Let people see that you're comfortable and you're happy with who you are.
Definitely.
You know? That's providing that you just actually put in the work, you know. Don't get it twisted. That is provided that you actually put in the work and you don't just go to work and take up space.
You know, I'm thinking about a wife or a husband in a relationship. And you know, you're trying, and yet the other partner is complaining. You know, you may be a wife, you try your best with the cooking, you know.
Sir. Continue after this piece of message. You're speaking to a lot of people there right now. Continue now.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're trying with the relationship. You're trying to put everything in place. And yet it seems like you're not pleasing your partner, or your partner is not pleased. Whatever you do, they're not pleased. Whatever you try, they're not pleased. You even try to do it their way, and they're not pleased. And you ask yourself, what more you can do? Here is one thing you can do. Give yourself some credit this morning.
Give yourself some credit.
Yeah.
Tap up yourself, man. Tap up yourself.
Yes.
Like a cell phone, tap up.
Yeah.
How much credit you want to put in this morning? You put it in, man.
Yes. You know what? Take some extra food for breakfast today.
Extra food. You sharing extra this morning.
Yeah, you be celebrating you.
Spoil yourself. Nice up yourself. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, definitely. You are doing well. You know, and we know that the family is kept together because of the effort that you are doing. So even if a little tear come to your eye, man, don't worry, that is tear of joy.
Aye.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Doing good. My brother, my sister, you're doing good. Real good too.
Yeah,
'Cause-
real good. That is why they dedicated a whole program to recognize what you're doing, and we want you to join with us and give you the credit.
We have a lot of our brothers out there
Yes.
that and sisters too that were, incarcerated,
Yes.
and it's like the whole world just threw them aside.
Yes.
They're trying not to go back on that road that they once came. You're doing good, brother. You're doing good, sister. Give yourself some credit.
Definitely.
Give yourself
Definitely.
some credit. Yes, because of your past mistakes or your past error, you had to face the consequences. But like we usually say, there's still greatness within you.
Definitely. I know, Andy, nobody knew or nobody knows the road that sometimes these individuals had to walk. And maybe if you put me on the same road, I would have done worse. I would have done worse. You see, there's a big difference when you are on the road and when you're a spectator.
Why? When you're a spectator, you can tell the whole team what to do.
Yeah,
Who for
you
run
can tell
faster,
everybody.
which stroke they should play, how they should make the runs.
You can even tell your umpire what decisions to make.
I telling you, like how a lot of people just want to go to the hospital and tell the doctors what
Yeah.
kind of medication the doctor got to give them,
Yes,
or how the nurse got to operate with them.
definitely. And how the surgeon should operate too. Imagine them interrupting the surgeon and say, "Doctor, you cut it wrong, please." Because I was thinking this morning, Andy, this country of ours is the best country in the world. Imagine if you stand up in a crowd, right? And you say, "I have a headache." You get 100 people like a doctor telling you.
Try taking some deep breath. Try lying down for a little bit. You had enough sleep. You drink enough water. Must drink this juice in the morning. It's very good. Must wrap this leaf on your head. You can stop what?
Yeah. Look, they will tell you, take from grass to the moon. Where they end up, it's better to tell you in the pasture. You there graze some grass because you don't get a country like this. I say doctor, you just get to get one ailment and tell somebody, and you get 1,000 cure.
I mean, yes, some people know some things from way back when, traditional
Yeah.
medicine and but sorry, you don't know what to believe these days. It's best you listen to the doctor.
Look, when I was sick recently, I had some call and I had some suggestion, which all came from great intention, good intention.
Yes.
And that is the thing about us, is that in Guyana, our intentions are good. We want to help. So we share the little information that we have that, look, if you take this, it's going to work. But when I get sick recently, I wasn't feeling well. I told Pam, I said, "Pam, I'm only going to deal with scientific things. I ain't taking a chance with all the other things. Let me deal with what the doctor recommends." Yeah, because the way I'm feeling, I want to experiment with so many things one time. Let me just go with it, what the doctor recommends. And indeed, that was good enough. But that is the great thing about this country, is that people like to give their little information.
Yes.
Put their little input into it. Although it mightn't even be proven you know. But they will still say, I hear somebody did use it. It did have help them and so forth.
And you know, sir, a lot of our brothers and sisters, like I said, who are being overlooked, who are being bypassed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, those are the persons with the wealth of knowledge. The same thing. All right, let's put it like there's a nurse or a doctor. All right, and they have a family member who is ill. Now, the nurse or the doctor is gonna say to that family member, you know what? I recommend that you have some rest. I recommend that you stay away from certain spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying something, you know.
Yes.
I'm recommending that you stop walking late at night,
Yes.
you know, because they know it's some element in that environment that you're traversing probably late at night, or it's something that you're eating you're not supposed to be eating. Remember, they know the signs from inside, you know. We all we know is what's going on the outside.
Right.
We only see what's going on the outside, but they understand clearly what's happening on the inside.
Correct.
So they're gonna say to you, man, look, so is the case, so you have to do. Now, a lot of times these family members look as it, you know, it's kind of like they grow up with you, they know you, and it's like you can't give them no recommendation,
Right.
you know. But lo and behold, they go on the outside and it's the same thing
Correct.
they can hear from somebody else.
Definitely.
In other words, the left our beautiful country,
Yes.
if we want to put it in this context so a lot of people would understand, and they go outside and they buy them nice thing. Like this guy, he does like I told you, a lot of YouTube videos about the things you eat and the things you drink, how many
Right.
sugars contained in it and so forth, right? Excuse me. Now, the man did something about salmon.
Yes.
Everybody running after salmon. You know, the man said salmon is a very expensive fish, and it's a nice fish. But the man said, did you know that we have something that is way much more better than salmon here?
Yes.
The man said the butterfish.
Correct.
And he lists all of the health benefits of the butterfish. The man said the only thing the salmon have a little bit more than the butterfish is 2% protein.
Yes.
I was trying to find the video this morning so that I could have shared it on the air. You know? We got so many things that are way more better than some of the things that are coming from the outside.
Yeah, you know, look, for example, we all grew up on coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then this thing about olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody was looking for olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
And now the world is going back to coconut oil.
What? You used to buy a coconut for $10 and $20, sir.
Yes.
Now coconut is $200.
Coconut come gold.
What? When folks come into the countryside and what man, y'all ain't get no coconut?
Yes. Because now they see the value of this coconut that we have in abundance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have in abundance. We can even make our own coconut oil at
Mm-hmm.
home.
Look,
And
look, the coconut man, Alexander Streethead. Good morning again, sir. Right? The man does do a nice thing with the coconut in the mornings and mid. He's there up until probably 9, 10 o'clock in the night. You know why? Because the man realized and everybody realized that the coconut water is the proper thing.
yes,
Don't them fancy canned drink and canned coconut water. Get the real thing. You know? And like I said, excuse me, like I said, we got so many things that are way more better than the things that we seeking from the outside.
yeah, because the coconut water contains some of the same ingredients or nutrients as the saline.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's better, it's natural, it's nutritious, it's safe.
Look, our brother, Uncle Gani. Uncle Gani and Auntie BB, New Forest, good morning.
Well, I had some Uncle Gani and Auntie Bibi and coconut water the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Really good, man. Really, really good. They need to open industry in New York, in New Forest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, you remember the story that Uncle Gani told of his granddaughter?
Yes.
when doctor gave her up
Yes,
because she was premature.
yes.
But he took her home and he fed her coconut water. I believe he said for 2 months straight.
Yes,
And he said his granddaughter is 32 years. I think he
yes.
said her 30
Healthy and
years old.
strong.
Healthy and strong, living in the US. The guy even spoke about asparagus.
Mm.
I said a lot of folks are so fascinated by asparagus. But man, I said, but did you know that we have something here that is much more nutritious than asparagus? The man said the same, Bora.
Yes.
Bora. Hmm.
But you know, that is a shift in culture in our country because of, let me say, the influence of social media and so forth in an advertisement in that many of the younger generation, they are giving up the natural, rich, delicious food that are produced right in our country. And they are purchasing, they want the ones from outside. They're giving up our Edo for Irish potato, you know, or our mango for apples, and so many things. And our fruits, they are so nutritious that the people in the temperate countries are paying a lot of money to get our fruits and vegetables.
Apart from fruits and vegetables, somebody just sent me a message. I had to clear my throat for this one. A lot of people, men and women alike, have good men and women right in front of them, but they gone on the outside looking. And when they realize when they go outside, it ain't worth it.
Well, to my friend, there is a misplaced culture. And my suggestion is to go to the eye specialist and buy a spectacle for them. Because they have beauty right in front of them and they can recognize beauty. You know? I mean, something is really wrong. You know?
Something is really wrong.
Definitely. But it is truth. It's factual that here's a woman. She's faithful. You know, she's a good woman. And she show affection for a man. And he somehow or the other is not seeing that affection and seeing her care, no matter how she take care to show her care. And then, as the person said, go looking for someone else, whatever it is, and you leave the honest, the person that's going to decorate your life, make your life better. And you're going for look, it's like a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. And it's true. It's very true. I mean, that's why giving yourself the credit is important, because if you judge yourself the way people give you credit, then you will have a low self-esteem. You would think that something is wrong with you, but really nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong with the person who's not giving you credit.
And look, poor you now end up like the dark cross in the stream with a big bone in his mouth.
Yes.
Bark at the next one inside because he's a greedy. Bark at the next one inside the water and his reflection. And now we lose the whole big bone.
I know, Andy, I have seen that practically, where people were blessed in the sense that they were getting attention, they were receiving care, they were faithful people in their lives, and they turned away from the faithfulness, the love, the affection, the care of these people, and they believe that somewhere there's something
Right. Look,
Yeah, they
look.
end up with the war.
I was looking at an interview with a artist, a very popular artist, right? The person said, so what do you think about the tradition where men are calling themselves gallus or have multiple women? The man said, me, I'm one of the biggest, according to the man, gal clung. I was like, what do you mean? I'm stuck with one woman. The
Yeah.
man said, there's so many diseases out there to which you can catch. I said, I want to live long, so you can call me the biggest gal clung. I stick into one woman.
And you know, Andy and Doctor will able to tell you, say more on this. In that, all right, we grow up on our yams and eddos and ground provision, bora, okra, fresh fish, whatever it is. But in back then, there were less diseases than there are today, less ailment. Because the ones that we imported, they have to be treated so as to be preserved. And although this is not scientific, this is just my opinion. I have no scientific reason to say this, but because our diet now is based on the preservatives and the things that we are importing, you have increased cases of things like cancer. So, I mean, this is just an opinion. This is not scientifically proved, but I just compare now to back when I was young and how people eat and our parents, how they ate. And I think that you didn't have some of these ailments back then that we are having today. And a lot of things, we are what we eat. And a lot of things that we put into our body, those are the very things that cause the sickness and the disease and so forth that we eventually end up with. I know it is amazing, Andy, in Guyana and the Caribbean. Our food import bill is billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. When I talk about food, I'm talking about things that can be produced right in our country, right in the Caribbean. They can be produced in a healthier way, in a better way, but we choose to use money, foreign currency, to buy these things and bring them into the country. We bring substitutes and we leave the genuine. You know, like we have the jamun and we say, I'm going to bring the substitutes from other countries and eat that. And we have our jamun and all our simit too, you know, and all those fruits.
And we guinea
and all this. Yes. I mean, we get a variety, you know, variety of healthy things.
You know, I was listening to a guy, you know, he offered his cousin cookrit.
Yes.
Right? The guy was like, ooh, I can't bite and crack that and peel and eat it like that. The man was like, get!
Like, you know, so a Guyanese came from outside and asked the question if donkey still his brain.
Or like the lady going to market after working in there for years. How much is that cream? My goodness. Boy, we can go on and on and on.
Yeah,
but the main thing we're speaking about this morning are the main voice, the main words that you ought to utter to yourself. If you're looking at yourself in the mirror, even if you want to give yourself credit, you're speaking to you. Turn the mirror around, man. Turn and face the mirror.
Yes.
Even if it's a smartphone, put on your selfie camera.
Yes.
Give yourself credit.
In fact,
Or just look and say you deserve the credit.
Definitely. In fact, Andy, let all of us do that on the phone today. put up one of those on whatever social media access we have, and put up a photograph and said, today is my day. I'm giving myself all the credit.
Let me start checking out the status. Let me see if the status keep updating. Let me see. The first person to do it are shouting you out loud.
Yes.
Very loud. I'm waiting. In the meantime, in between time, according to the folks, you know, the singers. In the meantime, in between time, the DJs.
Yes.
In the meantime, in between time, think of the things you're doing. Think of the moments that try to, stop you from doing what you're currently doing. Think of all the times that you try, but you failed. Think about the time that, you weren't appreciated, even though you put your all into it, you give your best. My brother, my sister, today is your day for give yourself credit.
Definitely.
You wake up every morning to prepare a meal for your family before they left. You wake up every morning at 4 to make sure that you head out to the fields. You prepare yourself to head out to the fields. Whether you're a cane harvester, whether you have to travel from way up where to get to where you have to work. You're probably living in New Amsterdam, but you're working in Georgetown. Or you're way up on the quarantine, but you're working in New Amsterdam. Give yourself some credit today.
Definitely. You're traveling in the car right now. Everybody in the car say, I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good.
I'm really good.
Yes.
Give yourself some credit, man. You deserve it. You started that business, nobody's supporting you, but you're still pushing. Give yourself some credit. You did something that a lot of people are afraid to do. You did something that a lot of people are going to go to their graves with. They never even ventured out to say, all right, good. Step out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
Give yourself some credit. You could have gone home how long? But listen, you're still here for a purpose and a reason. So, of course, give God some credit for that. But, give yourself some credit because you're still here and you still got works to do.
Definitely. Definitely. And during the day, put up the little photograph and put your little statement at the bottom. I'm giving myself credit. I am good. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I'm wonderfully and beautifully constructed. So when we go through, people go through Facebook, let it full with all of your photographs and your comment today is giving myself credit day.
Giving myself credit day.
Yeah, I'm giving myself credit day. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good.
Definitely.
I'm doing good. Sister Seema, I know you're doing real good too, Real good.
I know we must give credit to Miss Paul. Yes.
Because if Auntie Pearl didn't say, hey, I believe in you. I believe this thing can work. And she gave us the start.
Yes.
So we have to give her the credit.
Yeah, definitely. And Miss Paul, we thank you and we say you are 3 times a lady.
Aye.
So we're giving you some credit this morning.
This Lionel Richie. Did we give him some Lionel Richie credit there, boy?
Definitely, Miss
and
Paul.
some Mark Holder credit?
Yes.
And of course, we got to give credit to the man that have passed, Mr. Christie.
Definitely.
Because if the man didn't believe in the vision, we would never have been here.
And I'm sure, it is possible that even in here you're hearing 88.5 Rock FM.
Give yourself credit. Kiara, man, I know you're working hard. Some people just want get up and just walk out and they even pay, or some of them just want to come in and next thing you know, they just come with a $5,000 bill early morning. Early morning, and you ain't even get change. But you want to give yourself some credit, man. You did a good justice.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm reminded about the security personnel at the various entrance to the various buildings, and sometimes people walk in, not even say good morning. Even the boss will drive in and don't even give a tip the horn or say good morning. But we want to thank you, all those security personnel at the various entrances at the various buildings. You know, you're doing a good job. We give you the credit this morning, and we're saying to you, give yourself the credit. You're doing well. You know, you keep the place safe. You ensure the rules are followed, and that's a hard thing to do, to get people to follow the rules. You know, but your task is to make sure things done in the correct and the right way, and that sometimes bring you into conflict with other people, because not everybody want to follow the rules.
Not everybody want to follow protocols.
Definitely.
So, sir, I was tasked to see. I was tasked to I'm being bombarded. Play the song. Play the song. Play the song. So I'm now looking for the song to play it.
Yes.
Let's see where I placed that song before, you know, we head out to something else. But the thing is, I ain't finding. I think it's home line. Let me see. Somebody say you should play it just so persons out there, you know, may have a little. Let me see what they said. The young people, they need to hear it. You may not be perfect, but you may give them an idea as to how they can go about doing their stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely, if you can find it, please, and they could see how creativity, you know, you can, that the same way that creativity, you use the creativity. Of course, everybody else has creativity, and they too can use it in whatever area. But you just get willing to use your creativity.
Well, in the meantime, whilst I'm trying to get it into the system because it's in my phone. The thing about this ad, all right? Boy, I know Miss Tanisha just smiling and clapping at the moment. The thing about this ad, sir, is that I just wanted to do something different.
Yes.
Because I was already working on the one for Homeline. I already did some work for with the one before.
Yes.
And I know that if I sat down and I worked on this other one, it will be a little better.
Yes.
But even the owner now said, "What? Like I got to sign you on a record deal, by." Now, mind you, I'm no singer. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just get this out of the way before this thing start to play.
Yes.
All right. I'm no singer. I just wanted to do something creative in terms of getting the word out there for this advertisement.
Yes.
And like we said, we got to give ourselves credit, because sometimes we just create things and we just do things that nobody else just do. Yes. And we just say, bye, people might laugh or something of the sort. And then by the time you do check and see, sir, we just put it aside and we become a part of the statistic.
That is so true.
We become that individual that persons may now refer to as the richest place.
Yes.
person's gone
cemetery.
home without even uttering a proper word or starting that business. So, Miss Tanisha Taylor, let me see, Miss Tanisha Taylor. Uh, yes, Miss Tanisha Taylor, Mr. David Razak, and everybody else who said, "Wow, this thing sound good." Illustrate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that I did for Homeline. This is not, in any way to say that I'm a big singer. I'm a hip hop artist, but it's just a creative way I wanted to advertise a business.
Correct.
And this goes to show that, deep within you, there's something, we all got that little touch of magic within us. All right. And if you just allow your little magic to wow people for a bit, you'll get to see that, hey, you got little purpose,
And the one great person said, right? The voice is the organ of the soul. So the voice is the organ of the soul. And so as long we use the voice, it's actually music. Music is in all of us. But it's just that sometimes we don't allow our music to come out. So what in this video or in this song, what you're going to put up, it is you allowing the music of your soul to come up, to come out, and now it's blessed. It will bless the world.
Well, actually, I think it will bless the business.
Definitely. And the business will bless the world.
And the thing is that we each got a song. We each
Yes,
got
definitely.
something to add to the world.
Yes.
And most times, we are shy because we're afraid of what people may say or what they might think. But eventually, for this ad, it will be out there.
Yes.
It will be out there because knowing Homeline Furnishing, they do a lot of social media marketing. So a lot of people on the internet are going to see it, So I might as well work with it now. And that goes to show you have your ideas, you have those visions, you have those dreams. Work with it now. Walk the road now. Don't wait until later on when you're being pushed or compelled to walk the road. Start it now so that you can have an advantage in, all right? So,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, like I said, your boy is not no rapper, but hey, what happened? I do a thing.
Right.
And I give myself credit this morning. So,
Definitely.
this is in hopes that, in return, you would give yourself some credit. All right. If I can do it, you can do it. So, sorry, before we say later on to people, just listen to the little thing, man. Listen.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm waiting with much expectation, Andy.
All right. Here we go.
So I know what to do with it.
If you shopping, then you shopping at the right spot. Homeline, have you feeling it's a price cut? Make that money, save that money, looking nice, hun. Cause let me show you how these prices make you smile, son. We got that fridge, we got the stove, we got the microwave. We get them smartphones and we get them e-bikes. We got the nails, bolts, screws, even them nice lights. See, we the best because we get the best prices. Now go and add a little comfort to your life, sis. We're located at 10 Strand and Church Street, New Amsterdam. Telephone number 618-5153-67 Public Road, Rosal Town. Telephone number 337-4047.
All right, sir.
Excellent.
All right, sir.
Yeah, excellent. Yes.
when I call my brother Illustrate on the West Coast, the one who does all of the rapping, he came out from Canada to start up this family business,
Yes.
The man is coming to the studio and the man's put on some bars, And I said, the man said, "Whoa, you sound good, boy." I said, Nope. The man said, "No, you sound good, buddy.
Yeah.
You put the thing good together." It's like, bye. I was just working off of an idea. The man said, "I gotta come into the studio and we can start writing some songs." I said, "Nope." But like I said, we challenging ourselves for the next 30, 50, 40 something days that will take us to 1 to 200. So anything is possible at the moment, sir.
Everything and anything good is possible.
That was a challenge. I challenged myself yesterday to put something on the beat, and that's it right there.
Yes.
And it goes to show that, you know, if we, our brothers and sisters, can see that, you know, they got so much within them that is way better than what is out there, you know, if they start to use what they have, we'll go a far way.
Definitely, Andy. As we said yesterday, our true wealth lies in us, but it doesn't want to remain in us. So, and when it comes out, then we will know our true wealth. And that kind of singing was in you all the time when it's coming out.
Well, I tried,
Yes,
and that is the
yes.
main thing, trying. So
Definitely.
when you hear the ad, ladies and gentlemen out there, very soon, you know, still have some work to put into it, but that there is 90% completed, 90%, and we created history again this morning.
Oh, yes, yes.
Sister Seema. Sorry, just in case somebody like to make a
Oh,
connection with you.
definitely, Andy. And let me give you some credit too, and Sister Seema some credit, and everybody who associated with Soul Food some credit. To Palm and our family, the Ramu family, you know, I just like to encourage them to be strong, because I know they're listening. To be strong in this time of bereavement, and I know their faith is strong. So, Palmer and the Ramu family in Blairmont, number 3 settlement. And anybody can call me at 332-0267, 332-0267, and they will always have a listening ear and an understanding heart. So call at any time.
Call at any time.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Andy.
Please have an enjoyable day, sir, and a
Definitely.
blessed.
And I hope, and Matt, you get a number 2 to you too.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much.
Good. Bye.
And when them can't get the help them need, them just bury them feelings. You can see a man face, but you
Give yourself some credit.
see the road him take figure it.
Give yourself some credit.
If you can't see him,
Sister Seema, good morning, good morning, good morning.
to him bleach. Everybody have a
Barbies River, good morning.
we just
West Coast Barbies, good morning.
keep it moving. Everybody have them own apart.
Sister Seema.
Good morning, Andy. I mean, my time is really small this morning. But what I really want to say to persons out there is that, you know, like persons in the prison, you know, when they do come out after like serving their time, probably their innocent time, probably their guilty time. What I really want is that persons accept them in the society in a welcome manner, because remember, they want a change in their life. And because of the community who does not give them a chance to express themselves, you know, they might go back in there because, for example, as somebody come out, don't bother with you come out the jail, man. Y'all got watch y'all things, anything last is he. You know, because of what he had experienced before and going with, you know, they think that he's not a changed person, that he comes out there. We need to encourage persons like that who come out and teach them, okay, fine, you know what you was going through there. You know that wasn't the place for you. You need to change and encourage them. Find a little something for them to do. But when we tag them off, even as soon as they reach the prison gate and say, you know what, he's a jailman, or they have no change. No, we cannot do that. We need to give them a chance for them to prove themselves that they are changed people. Because I could recall, I speak to a lot of them. And, you know, some of them are guilty, yes. Some of them are innocent. But, you know, we need to give them a second chance in life. And to do that, we have to appreciate when they come out from there, you know. And see their behavior pattern. Don't label them as soon as they come out. Because if something happened in the area, don't know he come out, and since he come out, is that. But other persons use that and say, you know what, I will do this crime because of X come out, you know, and they put the blame on he and think, or she things like that. When they're there, it's a different life. And persons in there want to change. They want to change themselves. But, it's because of some situation that they could have changed. What we need to do, help them. That is why I think they have a lot of courses going on in there that, carpentry, painting, cosmetologists, and all kind of things. So when they come out there, they could fit themselves in these areas and be a better person.
Yep.
So when you will just, okay, fine, I know you'll have doubts sometimes. Human beings on the whole will have doubts watching him work, why you employ him or whatever. But at the same time, you can see big changes. Because not all of them in there, will come out and continue to go in back and do the same thing. So we need to give them a chance, and we need more programs going on there and more education going on in there. A life set for them, so when they come out, they can be employed as a painter, a carpenter, a little welder, and get something doing for them. Some going for like child support and like small things. But remember, when they go in there, we need to say, listen, you don't want that life that you was in there. You have in the 3 square million, but you're not free. When you're out there, you're free. Let them understand it. So we can, as members of the community, label them, or if somebody employ him and say, okay, fine, you employ him as a janitor, next thing you know, you go behind and say, come on, talk to you, the man's a jail man. Legal anyway, And then, the boss will come and say, well, you don't need it anymore. That is why people will say, okay, fine, you know what, man, the community don't need me. I go back and do what I went doing before. So we need to, give them a chance to prove themselves that they have a second life. They have a second life, a change pattern in them. So we need to give them some chances. So I don't know how about we can go about doing that, to help them that when they come out, is not to go back in there.
Yep.
So we need, to give them this kind of support and say, okay, fine, this is it. I know when they're working in there, I think, going out to government buildings and work, I think when they come out, they have a little something. But I know how much is that, but that they could turn over what they learned doing in there.
Yep.
Yeah, so we need to do something good and, stop labeling persons. Because sometimes we don't know why that person go in there and if that person really is guilty of the act. Sometimes that person was the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
And get caught up in situation. We don't want that. Remember, we need changes in behavior pattern of people. So to get that done, it has to start from us, who is out here. So when they come out, our role is to guide them, to assist, to protect them, to look out for them. So that is my little thing this morning, Andy.
Thank you very much, Sister Seema.
And my status get my credit, right?
All right. All right, Sister Seema.
Okay, Andy, you have a well-spent weekend. And all the other listeners, I know, the road out there is rough, but come on. When you meet at the bumpy part, slow down, and things will be better for the weekend. I want all of you to have a well-spent and blessed weekend.
All right, Sister Seema, please do enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Immaculate. Half a believe.
I'm gonna leave you with this one.
Believe in myself.
You gotta believe in yourself, my brothers and sisters.
Just say without self-confidence, you would twice defeat.
Give yourself some credit today. You deserve it.
Stuff alright. Now wait for nobody for tell me I'm great. Now wait for nobody for open up your gate. Half a believe in myself.
Extreme Adventure Travel and Tours family. Good morning.
Nobody.
We're heading up to the Barbies River.
Me have to make it all the sticky.
Come the 4th of July. So if you want to be a part of this one, ladies and gentlemen, get in contact with me. 6718707. Let us go on one of those nice trips. It's a one day, all right?
So my limit is.
This is a holiday.
Me put in that could never be undone. Any task when me get me wrap it up like condom. All when the burden when me be away 1 ton me.
Miss Olive Day. Good morning, good morning.
Now wait for nobody.
Miss Jackie, good morning.
Now wait.
Miss Joy, good morning. Miss Joyce Fangafu, good morning.
Believe in myself. Have to believe in
Alexander Street family, good morning.
Nobody forgive my motivation. Me I go make it out the sticky situation.
Coconut man, we're going on, boss.
Have to believe in myself.
Man, we got so many folks of talent through my street.
And now wait.
Plenty talent.
When I'm done. From here the name Kabaka, you know some man.
Auntie Marlin.
My word.
Miss Tinny. Nurse Tinny. Good morning to you.
Me, for know myself and in a school them never teach me. For grow my wealth and this a journey never easy. Still,
it's a beautiful day.
So even
it might be raining in your area,
now,
but don't count yourself out.
Now we up no.
Don't show this on the entire day that not gonna be a good day. It's a beautiful day, a blessed day.
Now wait for nobody forgive me motivation. Me I go make it out the sticky situation. Have to believe in myself. Have to believe in myself. Now watch what them a do me have my own mission. Now wait for a soul me a so me. Have to believe in myself. Gavi teach me in him speeches. Say without self-confidence, youth is twice defeated. Believe me, Rastafari. Now wait for nobody for tell me.
Not gonna wait on anybody to tell me, hey, you're great. I mean, if you do have those folks in your corner, well then congratulations. Not everybody's as fortunate as you are. Self-confidence. Be your own boss. I want to say a fantastic good morning to the folks that are locked in. Have been locked in as I'm about to leave the studio. Keto's Provision Outlet, thank you very much for being a part of our Soul Food family. Payless Variety Store, Home Line Furnishing, Double H Bar, and of course at the Double H Bar this evening it's karaoke night, and tomorrow is a pre-Father's Day celebration. Regina's Optical, thank you very much. The specialist will be in tomorrow for those that have made their appointment. Universal Solutions, and of course they continue to be your one-stop solution to your printing, photocopying needs. Why Homeline by the ad, eh? Hey, it's proper things. Health Mart Medical Services, good morning to you. The high-end shop, if you're heading out to a pool party, the beach, or the creek this weekend, they got your entire outfit ready and waiting for you. Even not for the kids too, right? So don't leave the kids at home. Don't even left home your boo, or your spice, or your wife. Poultry Plus, superior quality poultry products, whether it's chicken, duck, or fish. And when I said chicken, it's not them board, you know, them little chicken board. It's proper things, it's foul. Canny's Car Wash is the first drive-by car wash in the town. It's proper things, right? 50 Stanley Town, Main to Waterside. Check him out today. Irons Variety Store, 28 Main and Nicolay Street, is your one-stop variety store for everything that you're looking for. If they don't have it now, by the time you return, they'll have it for you. And if you're looking for some of the tastiest treats in town, you need to check out Zabido and Daughter Snack It, right in front of Homeline on the Water Street. You know, we planting chips, we sweet potato chips, we breadfruit chips, we cassava chips, we chicken foot, and we mitai, even the ginger sugar cake. You can call her to order also on 617-8259. 617-8259.
Doubt me that could I never. No, I know some. Have to believe.
Indeed, you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't do it, who's gonna do it for you?
In him speech,
you can have the world of support around you, but if you don't believe in yourself and ready to move forward, nobody can ever do that for you. You gotta do it for yourself. So give yourself some credit if you've been doing it. Give yourself some credit if you've been trying. I'm gonna be back on Monday.
Now wait for nobody.
Same time, same place for another edition of Soul Food in the Morning.
Have a
splendid weekend. weekend.
I feel believe
Have a soul food kind of a weekend.
when them a doubt me.
Whatever are your reasons to celebrate this weekend,
I know some me mother raise eyes
just do it with a smile.
as well that she need.
Give yourself some credit, all right?
My limit is the sky. Work me put it
Until Monday,
and
yeah, by God.
I'ma get
Bye-bye.
it up like condom. I'ma be away.
I'm out.
Me have to carry
10th Street family,
Nah.
good morning.
now.
Little Rock Suites family, good morning.
Some-
LRTVS Channel 10 family, good morning.
Open up your gate.
Double 8.5 Rock FM family, good morning.
Have to believe it.
Auntie Pearl, good morning, good morning.
But if we give I more,
To the rest of the family, good morning.
I make it out the sticky situation.
All right, I got no. All right, bye-bye.
Have to believe in myself. Now watch what them a do me have my own a mission. Now wait pan a soul me alone and me done. From here the name Kabaka, you know say man a king in a earth. Me know my worth as a proud African. And Rastafari lead me. For know myself and in a school them never teach me. For grow my wealth and this a journey never easy. Still show my strength. So even though I'm slim, I lift the weight over the bench. Now wait pan. Give thanks and praises. And when the pressures of life circle round I and I, and them want figure round I and I, still I see I crown I and I, so them can't confound I and I. Now wait for nobody for tell me say I'm great. Now wait for nobody for open up a gate. Have to believe in myself. Believe. Immaculate. Have to believe in myself. Gavi teach me in him speeches. Say without self-confidence, you to try.